Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Subscribe if you haven't. I know I'm slow on starting to upload and update you guys on everything, but I'm slowly but surely getting to that. Excuse my hair being wet, I just finally took a shower. This little girl doesn't like to let mommy out of her sight much. So I've been telling you guys I'm going to update you on my trying to conceive journey that I had leading up to having Lae Lae. So about 3 years ago, over 3 years ago now obviously, my journey began. The first time I got pregnant, I was not trying to get pregnant, it just happened. And I lost that baby between 6 and 7 weeks. My body did not process and complete the miscarriage like it was supposed to, meaning I didn't bleed, my body didn't expel the baby. So I had to have a D&C, which is where you have to have surgery to remove it. So then after that, the heartbreak from that made us realize, okay, maybe this is something that we want to try for. One of those things you didn't know you wanted it until you had it and it was taken away. So our journey began there. We tried to get pregnant again, got pregnant right away. As soon as we started trying, hold on you guys, I have an eyelash. Oh, sorry about that. We got pregnant again. And again, I had a miscarriage between 6 and 7 weeks. So I'm like, maybe there's something going on here. So I decided to give my body a break and wait a little while before trying again, which I did. Long story short on that, I had 7 miscarriages. They all ended between the 6th and 7th week every single time. Then in 2016, we got pregnant with our first daughter, and everything seemed to be okay, but from the beginning of that pregnancy, I knew in my heart, in my gut, something was wrong. I never felt well, I never felt right. Guys, I felt like I was dying every day. I have a fussy baby, hold on. But, I trusted my doctors and the team that was taking care of me, and, I trusted when they told me to stop worrying. Of course, you never stop worrying. And unfortunately, that pregnancy ended in a stillbirth. Our daughter had, it was a birth defect of the umbilical cord, and right at her belly button, the umbilical cord had shut off. So it stopped supplying her life, pretty much. So I gave birth to her. I'll show you guys at another time. We got her cremated and had her ashes put into a teddy bear. The folks that did that for us were just absolutely amazing, and I will definitely speak more on them later on. So then, after having her in February of 2017, I got pregnant later on that next year. I waited a little while. I don't know how many months. I can't do math that fast. Anyways, the next pregnancy I was not trying for. After losing our daughter, her name was Layton. After losing her and having to go through giving birth to a child that you don't get to take home, it was horrific, and it was tragic, and it was scarring. Mentally, emotionally, physically, all of the above. Ended up getting pregnant with our daughter that we have now. I was not trying. Any other time that I've gotten pregnant, I swear it's like I knew as soon as I was pregnant, I knew. I instantly felt pregnant. With this one, I felt nothing. I didn't feel anything. And then I started to feel awful. Not even just nauseous, just overall aches and pains and fever and like a flu symptom. And had gotten off of work, and I told my husband, when I get off work today, I can't kick this stuff. Like, I need to go to the doctor. Whatever this stuff is, it's just not going anywhere. Well, my husband said, before you end up paying for a doctor bill, why don't you take a pregnancy test just to be sure? So lo and behold, I take the test literally thinking with every ounce of my being that it's going to be negative. And before the test could even finish processing, it was positive. We went to the doctor that 2 weeks after they usually wait. I ended up being almost 10 weeks pregnant by the time I went to the doctor. Had no complications throughout my pregnancy except a little bit of elevated blood pressure. Never got out of hand, never needed to be medicated. It just got a little bit elevated. Had a C-section with her only because she decided she didn't want to be in birthing position anymore when she had been since I was about 27-ish weeks. She was in the birthing position, and then at 34 weeks, 35 weeks-ish, she decided to flip back around. So we just went ahead and opted for the C-section, got her here safely. Once again, there's a long story to everything that happened when she was born. Had a little bit of complication, but she's here, she's healthy, she's fine. And she is 4 months old. She was born at the end of December. So we are truly, truly blessed to have Miss Lae Lae. She's our little miracle baby. Say hi. Say hello. You see yourself? I think she's getting ready to start teething because she's just drooling everywhere. But anyways, so yeah, guys, that's kind of a short rundown. So yeah, after 7 miscarriages and a stillbirth, we have this little lady, finally. Don't know if we intend to have any more or not really sure yet. We went through so much to get her here, so we're not sure, but it's a possibility in the future. If you guys have any questions of any kind, any mamas out there that have gone through this trying to conceive journey and know how heartbreaking and how much that aching in your heart for a baby can just control your every thought and feeling and emotion, guys, I get it. I so get it. So if anybody needs anybody to talk to, you have any questions about your journey, if you've just started struggling or have been struggling, if you have any questions, we did go to specialists and things like that. I won't get too much into that stuff unless you guys have questions. It's kind of medical and boring, but I'll be glad to answer any questions if you guys have any. I would appreciate if you subscribe. Say we would really appreciate it if you would join our little YouTube family. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. We love you guys. Bye.